Exactly. It's like it's like Knives Out with Chris Evans' character. That's kind of what that ends up being like. Yeah. Yeah. Mix it. Yeah, it's like exactly. Once you're on it. Exactly. Right. So this dude's leaguing here for TikTok. Ryan's sneaking in. Susloff 48. I remember having him for a period. I used him for a period. Yeah. I remember the one game week. What was it? It was when I was on holiday. And no, he was meant. No, he was meant. No, he was meant to play. We'll say the international break. It was when I was on holiday at the same time, and he didn't. He was meant to play. Then they pulled him out the squad. Basically, like we'll say. Was it like say hours before the game or something? It was like we'll say 5 o'clock. Oh, he's still in the squad. Blah blah blah. Oh, like I think it was either or we'll say the country just suddenly we're not playing a game anymore. I was like okay, like you're suddenly throwing that game out of the equation. I know the feeling, Ryan. Like I was honestly this morning I was like now I feel a lot better. Yeah, I felt a wee bit rough. Even I just felt like a bit yucky still this morning, but I feel a bit more myself now. Noslin, like we've tried for Noslin, but I don't really want Noslin at the same time. Dan Rots is awful. Well, awful in a sense for Sorare, I should say. Right, I'm going to have a wee look. Let's have a. What was Susoff's price? Because I'm. £3. I love my determination to kind of go back from. Because I know it's somebody I know and somebody that's reliable. But £3.50. Like he wanted what was it? He wanted off me was 60 odd p for Thingy Bob. Like I could offer him the 4 players, but then I feel like I'm losing out because Ortuno, Cop, like for the 4 that we've got for sale now, Tasky, Benaya, 124. So that one went for £1.07, £1.7 last night. The one I was watching an eye on. Right, so 157, 137. Like part of me feels like he has good value, but so annoying. I know it's only because he played what? He got 20 minutes. He got 10 minutes and he gets a decisive and a half decent all round score against basically the champions maybe elect. Yeah, and even had a double tonight. Because this guy will be one of these types. If you come in for Susloff, he'll be like, oh, you've like, even if I offer the 4 players, for example, he'll be like, oh, you've still got to give me like another £1 or something. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. Let me just bring out another £1. Right, so that's his Eredivisie options. At the moment, Susloff's really the only one. A lot of it terrible. Yeah, he's 39.43, 37.28. He's £2.20. He paid £9 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Right. What else does he have? If I go in Second Division Europe, does he have anything? 45. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, Coventry players. What a lot of that will be down to is because of like Coventry and Millwall were like the only teams playing really last night that had like so rare players, so gets quite interesting in that sense. Right, Altube, he doesn't play, so it's pointless going for him. Jordan Carrillo, don't really care for him because he doesn't really play. So basically his second division options are rubbish. Asia, nothing. Oh, he's got 8 players, sorry. Right, what has he got? Riku Yamane, who is a terrible average, sadly. He's wanting a £5 for Nakashima. Yeah, sure, pal. Sure. We've got a £5. Fukuoka doesn't really play. He just has rubbish, this guy. Right. Over to America. MLS. What has he got in the MLS? Justin Hack. Did he play the other night? He got 62 the other night. Like, this is the season that there is an expectation that he may start to show a bit of promise. I think this season seems to be the hope. I know what this guy's account is now. He's more on. He tries to heavily go under 23s. Laquinius. He's not even a £5. Yeah, he's under 23s. He brought an RPG into Hamden. I must have completely missed that. Sounds good banter, that, to be honest. Yeah, what this guy does is he literally fields these teams in a he's basically bought them in advance, fielded them so that they've got the boost now, so that when he tries to sell them, they feel they're going to be inflated. Oh, I must have missed that. I didn't actually watch the final, so that's probably how I missed it. Tierzonis doesn't really play. Bomer, I know, doesn't really play. Like, Hack is an option, but at the same time, not really. Right. What else does he have? He's got 14 in Argentina. Let's have a look at his Argentina stacks. Like, De La Cruz is going to be like. Oh, he's not started off. He's not been playing much lately. 1 game. Vela's been hit and miss for what I've seen of him. I think it's just 1 goal so far this season, or maybe 2. Barco. Like, why spend that? That's a huge risk. Gaston, Veron, Barrios. Has he done much? Like, he's generally good all round. He just needs a goal. Right. Challenge, back to Challengers Europe. Takes out the equation. Right. Eredivisie. I'll have a look, dude. I'll get a watch it. That'll be a good laugh. Sounds like Steph's back. Oh, you were listening, huh? I wasn't sure if you were maybe doing something in the background. Right. Right. Yeah. I want to go Suslov, but it's a fair price. We don't want Twigged. Even though he's been playing quite steadily for Volendam. But both are his... I've seen that post in the Discord. I'd seen that before I went live because you'd at me. Because I'd asked how everyone was keeping. Right, Volendam. One big game, one hard game out the next 3, which is Feyenoord. Yeah. Right. Celtic, not cheap. Because folk run stacks, so so if you're wanting Hart, he is... Let me have a look. Celtic goalies, Joe Hart. It's like 60 quid on bid. Roughly going to be paying about 65 to 70 quid. Defensively, Carter Vickers is like 50 odd quid. Hatate, I think Hatate's got a midfielder card as well, I'm sure. So it's like 45 for his mid and about the same for his defender. Jens. Oh wait, he went by Germany? Didn't even realise that. Didn't know that. Basically it's like FPL, dude. It's like FPL, but it's much more advanced. You're throwing money into it. And then you kind of tie in FIFA, how it's got like a market, so that's probably how I never realised. Juranovic is like 20 quid. It'll be interesting to see how he does now because he was so high before he left. Like his last 15 was really good and whatnot, but it'll be interesting to see how he copes in the Bundesliga if he keeps a high average. But yeah, it's a mix of like FPL / FIFA, but it's like you've got your market, you've got your like you're relying on like players performing well. Like Jota is not 800 quid, by the way. He's like 15. Abada's like 12 to 15 quid. Jota's usually around 100. So it's, yeah, and folk from FIFA, there's a lot of FIFA folk on here nowadays, and Kyogo's like 50 odd quid. Oh, cheers. The Sweaty Dog has just subscribed. Lovely job, like, dude. You didn't have to, by the way. I never expect anyone to sub. Fair enough. See, he wants the nice logo next to his name. He wants that nice logo next to his name. To be honest, I'm a big fan of the G's, different colours. Some of them are quite sweet, to be honest. Right. Let's try and get this guy. Let's get. He's wanting. What's his name? See, what you've done is that, Ryan. You've gave me your threshold money. That's what you've done. You've gave me your threshold money. Right, Calvin Twigged or Suslov. What's Groningen's next 3 games? Let's have a look. That's the way to look at that. So basically 3 horrible games. That's the way to look at it. Right, so both are as bad as, well, not necessarily as bad as each other, but right, I don't. Right, Benaya, Tasky, and Cop. So that'd be 130, like 135, 27. Yeah, that's a fair deal. You're wanting, I want in return. And then before he's one of these, it's like, he said, Ryan's saying, tell Steph my birthday comes up soon and that Hamer card looks tasty. Fair enough. Yeah. All I've got is 23 pence to my name just now. Brutal when stuff doesn't sell. Right, back in my gallery. Let's see what we were looking to get. Maybe offloaded. Let's have a look. Well, oh, you don't say that to me. I do what these semi-pros, because no, it's not. Yeah, that's fine. Right, Dyke. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Right. Yeah, like, I think the problem with me with semi-pro is I would, even if I was to strip this gallery quite bare. Yeah. You're bringing that. It's like what Martin said when the whole semi-pro thing came about. Yeah. I know. I know it's. Like just now, gotta love the ads. So. So Premier League semi-pro. Let's have a look. Prize pool is two. I don't know why I'm checking that. 200. $328. Right. Ramsdale, Romero, Kane, Haaland, Idrissa Gana Gueye. Right. And basically you're limited. You want a half decent limited that you know that scores steady. You're relying on the draft already to give you your commons. Right. I don't know if I'm doing it right wrong. I'm doing cap 220, cap 240, cap 270 and all-star. Right. No, that's right, dude. It all comes down to like second division Europe. I only do because I'm fielding a squad there. 220 is fairly straightforward because you can get away with a common goalie and 4 limiteds to fill up the rest. Cap 240, we're always aiming for threshold. And 270 is just more for a case of a bit of a challenge, I suppose, with whatever you have left. All-star is 2,500 players usually. What a surprise. What a surprise. Yeah, no surprise there. Right. 250, 200 here. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's like almost. Yeah, 200 dude, yeah. Yeah, he's got 2 Lazio, 2 Napoli, and Udinese is the 5th. Yeah. They're in bad, they're horrible form. Yeah, Udinese is in a bit of bad form. Like I know for where's League in? Where's League in? Yeah. League In's gonna be a lot higher for 200 because it will all be PSG stacks mostly. Well, for where they can anyway. The good thing is you can run a half decent. You just run a half decent common from your drafts. You run them twice. But yeah, Abdelhamid, Mbappe, Mandanda. So right away would have been the same here. We'd have had 95. I think Fouquet had a half decent game. He was like 60 odd points or something. Let me have a look. Because this was my best one. 327, yeah. Fouquet 54, 56. Mandanda 94. And Tagliafico 60. So 210. The limited, depending who I would have went. Would we have ran close? Hard to say. What did we say? $379. Maybe. Maybe. Depends what limited we might have bought, I suppose. Let's have a look at defenders. I'd imagine Abdelhamid's not a cheap defender usually. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so. Because he's super consistent. 70 points a game for his last 15. Yeah, it becomes... Like, I want to run like Asia, I want, like, because when, as we said, it's when it comes for upcoming for 351, yes, we don't run All Star. What I feel is just annoying is that they should let you run semi-pro, but only like if you've got, like, say a max, instead of 10 it should be 50. Like, I would like, because for me I would like to try run the semi-pros because it's only one limited. Like second division Europe, I feel the amount of times I've came close and all that's really let me down is having a starting goalie. Really. Right. Anyways, let's start from top to bottom because we know what we're wanting. Yeah, goalies aren't cheap, dude, so don't worry. Right, 220 team. Let's. Mandanda's up to 46 this week, so this is going to be hard. Can Monaco keep a clean sheet against Troy? That's the big question. Schwab I'm keeping away from. Bazuna. No, Rabio. If you're on about Waldo, he wasn't dropped. He was suspended. It was a 1 match ban. That's all he had. Yeah, it's an interesting. Right, remove commons for a bit. Let's see. Yeah, we don't want to use Casper because don't know what to expect with him yet. Yeah, it was just a 1 match ban. Right, Benamar I want to stick with, so that's fine. Enric I'm happy with there. But it's 5 points. It's 5 points that we've got to find. Raul Navarro. In fact, Raul Navarro could be a shout actually. Run 2 defenders this game week because Navarro played real well. I've seen that Burgos are playing Granada. Nope. No, he's too high. No, he's too high. Sorry. No, well, I've seen that. He could be to an extent. What you do is then you drop Yilmaz, but Yilmaz is super consistent in this 220 team. Right, maybe Steve is who we drop, I think. Drop Steve, let's have a look. Right, we've got Steve Mandan. I've seen that they're playing Marseille and I wouldn't really fancy him to keep a clean sheet that game week. Schwab. I might go Bazuna actually. I'm going to go Bazuna. That team, like, there's nothing really wrong with it. So I'm going to stick with that. That's a good 5. Right, 220 we're happy with. 240. Marafona. Yokohama's who Kashima Antlers are playing. We know Asuar's banned, so that's fine. So El Yakubi will probably come in for there. I can go big here, so I can remove Kokianzi if I wish. But it's who goes in his place, that is the question. I always go the double player, by the way. I'd rather have two than one. Just my approach to it all. Douglas Crowley 50. Depends if he starts, so that's the problem. I love how Hadib's 58 is on average. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. El Yakubi come in here. Then I've got 55 to play with here. Then we can literally go anyone. That'll be Quignon. Let's see who we're using it in another lineup, maybe. I'm going to put Silvis in this team. Gives me that's a if as long as Waldo plays and gets even a 45-50 point game, like that for me is a 5. I'm quite obviously you don't get a captain, which you're just relying on threshold, but no, that's a 5 I'm quite liking. Because if I had any, because El Yakubi should start anyway because he is the captain. So in Challengers Europe we're not really fussed for just now, for one reason or another. 270 squad we have to change because we're going to go with Murakami takes this spot, and guaranteed he will end up playing this game week, and I will actually laugh myself. Because who's the first we got? Kashiwa, right? Yeah, Katayama. Obviously playing at Kashiwa race also, and then I've bless. Right, guaranteed if that right. Challenger Europe. This is what, because extra now becomes Asuar is banned. I'll put Pinto on here because we don't know what the situation with Pinto is, and I'll captain Vrens. No my luck, we'll get Doja Cop sold. Benaya and Tasky probably sold as well. But yeah, if we get, that's all I need is just like players gone, really. That's kind of what we're after. Champion America, we're not starting Lundqvist because we're not making that mistake. This game week, Hadib is coming in. McMath starts. Polster I'm happy with in midfield. Hadib is like the only defender out the 4 that started. I think, well, saying that Zuprik I think started. I think. Anyways. Then Bedoya's, you generally get about 65-70 minutes out of him. And because the reason why I'm not playing Casper is because I'm not sure where he's at up for fitness yet. Nicegood is going to be an interesting one because he didn't play really that great against but I think that was mainly because of how that game played out against Sporting KC, because it was delayed and all that kind of stuff, and he had to lead the line, and Chara and that were having to help him as best he can. So Nicegood is an interesting one because Mora and all them are all still injured, so he's kind of like the main forward. And then like their dude that's like, I think he's like their 5th choice forwards, like their 2nd choice this just now. Well, we'll go with that. See how it plays out. Like if we had all 5 starting, we actually had half a chance, which was a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Champion Asia, as we said, is the Avispa stack. Nagaishi now takes goalkeeper spot for now and then guaranteed. You know what was annoying? This team, if I had the right captain last game week, would have got maybe a tier 2, which is so annoying. Honestly, so annoying. Yamagishi. I'm going to run Hiroyuki as the captain this game week. I should probably. I usually should try and run Yamagishi. Like, I'll actually show you, Ryan, just to kind of emphasise it. Like Arano and Takeda, they're just depth. What have we got here? Off. Steph's trying to be funny. Wait, what? What are you doing, Steph? Steph? Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Where did you find £1.50 from? Yeah, I got that. Yeah, Champion Asia 257. Basically, if I get that game, Avispa. Basically, Nagaishi got 48, so you would have been up to 305. Then, because I've been fielding, I've changed the captain. First game week I went Yamagishi. Second game week I went Murakami, assuming it'd be a good shout, just with the opposition. Bad move. Basically I should have went Mai, Yamagishi or Lukin as captain. If I'm honest, I probably wish I'd went. I would have probably went Mai as captain. So I went up to 305 as I said, and captain is like 20% multiplier, so, and because the prize pool is 560, what? Fabio, I'm an English speaker, I don't know what you're trying to say there. Like, what you try, if you try to self promote, or what you try to do, or we've got 10 viewers, my word. Right, 560. I'm working it back so that way I can explain where I'm going with this. So basically 560 before captain's boost would have basically had us here. So we'd have basically made tier 3 before and then 20% on, we'll just say 60 points of, oh in fact 20% on 70 points is what, another 15. Anywhere between we'll say anywhere between 320 and 325. Oh, it would have been tier 3 anyway, so that's fine. So it would have been a tier 3, just varied. But yeah, so it's little things like that. That is what has literally cost us this year. Like, this was an unlucky, like, 270, which was not expected. Nakamura was like, Suga's a risk kind of player. If I'm honest, 270 I could just completely not bother with. Just sell everyone that kind of falls under that 270 bracket, and just say, right, it would mean roughly about 10 or 15 players would probably get sold off, but at the same time I'd want some of these, like Katayama I'd want to keep, Nakamura I'd want to keep, and obviously Nagaishi and Murakami would like to keep both because it looks like it's rotation between the both goalies for now. Second Division Europe, obviously we don't do Champion Europe because we don't have a squad for that. This, we would like to work towards a full starting squad. If we get a starting goalie in this team, it would have a chance. Obviously, Artuno's a cripple for points in this just now because he's not getting game time. Like they're playing Ponferradina, and I would expect him to play. It's brutal, like because you've got like Victor Diaz didn't get a chance. In fact, what I'll do this game week, I'll swap. Right, so Aitor Sands, Miramon, happy with. Part of me thinks I will end up just trying to build a full Tenerife stack out of this, so I might just start seeing how possible. Get another Enric in, get another Waldo in, so then that's maybe covered there. But then defensively becomes a challenge because you've got like Sipchich, you've got Malo, you've got Sergio Gonzalez and whatever else. So it's like it becomes a challenge. So you could run the full Tenerife stack. You just need to get a starting goalie that actually plays. That Ronnie in the background. It's because I don't. It doesn't tell me. I don't get the ping when I'm because it says streamer. Obviously, because you're in streamer thing, so it just says. Right, Bornau and Frimpong. I'll start flecking this game week because nobody seems to be half decent. Kimmich. Jude, like we don't really care about the drafts. They're just an extra. If everyone was to play their best game week, you'd have half a chance, but I'll go the Bayer Leverkusen options. Even if I was to make swaps, like let's have a look. Got a budgeted one. Like who am I going to bring in? Who am I going to take out? Goalie wise, probably start. I'll stick with Scuba Steve. Like there's nothing fundamentally wrong with the team. It's just I'll go Habib. I'm going to swap David for Habib simply because David's not firing as well as we'd like. Oh, exactly. In fact, we're going to stick with him. Trust it. Yeah, Brest. Yeah, Lens. Yeah, let's just swap. Take the chance. Right, there we go. Oh, Liga. Liga. Parejo's fine as captain. All Black. I don't mind. Maffeo or Espino. I'd probably stick with Maffeo if I'm brute. Hello. Yes, very good. Very good, very nice. Canales. Well, if he's injured, I'm going to take him out because that's 52 points that could be better used. So let's swap Canales because he can get out. Send Canales. Oh, he's 48. That's a bit naughty. That's worse than he with their shenanigans. Oh, we'll sell him for £1, but you give us £1.50. That's what it's like. Modric. To be honest, Modric is super consistent. We had Rakitic, and we took him out. Ceballos. Let's go Modric. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Like, they're just an extra, dude. I'm never really fussed for them. I'll do them as an extra if... I'll read that response. I'll read that. I'll read that. That just makes my night. Afternoon even. Oh dear. Oh, good banner. Right. Right. Vizuna, Odegaard, Saliba, KDB, and Haaland. Like, there's nothing said about KDB if he's in. Like, I'd expect they need to turn form around a little bit. Serie A wise, like Marusic, Milinkovic, Savic, I'm happy with. It's going to be fun in games really how this plays out with Napoli and Lazio. Like, we only have one Napoli player now. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted. So let's do a bit of swapperoo. Send Lookman. Oshiman. Whoever, I like whoever's laughing in the background's like, yeah. Yeah, she's probably thinking, yeah. 50 points. Who can we bring in then? Well, success will not bring us success to the dance. Strafeza, nah. Your mom. Just do the one. You're free put. Oh wait, I've got an Elmas. Yeah, in fact, right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. So Oshiman. Yeah, Mary's a good Sorare goalie. As long as you're keeping a clean sheet, to be honest, that's all you need. 44. Who's even playing it? It's 44. I mean, we're not really fussed. Sophie Amrabat, honest, what a letdown. No. Yeah, when the game week has Champions League and stuff, which will be like next midweek or something. Yeah, there's like a mystery jersey or whatever. Right, so 12 teams in total. One day we'll run legends. Enter 1 to 3 legend cards, limited only. Collect your first rare card. Restricted to man. You must have less than 10 rare cards to register. what? What's this? Score point shrink. What is this? I'll have to have a look at that maybe. What the hell was it? 100. Yeah. Ronnie will get found out the hard way this time. Oh, that offer's still there. I love how you've offered like basically £2 Steph, bless. I was going to do a counter offer as well and give you the 4. Well, the 4 that I've got listed, that's what I was going to give you. But then you start pushing up beyond your 10 if you're wanting semi-pro. I suppose that's the problem. Yeah, don't worry about it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Yeah, because it's funny how we've only got one team that actually plays this game week and it's got nothing. 10 points. And then unless you're somebody like Ryan, who is... Wait, what? Oh wait, you're not in 2nd Division Europe. Sorry, I forgot that. You're 405th there, because obviously you've got Championship players. Sorry, it's 240 you're in. Had a brain fart moment here. In fact, let's have a look. You're 5th there now, 258. If we were to look at 258 here. Yeah, he's +2 already, yeah. Right, so you'd be 30th here, dude, basically. Right, so basically between 240 and 2nd Division Europe, you're better here at the moment. You're guaranteed your Ethereum, and with the matches still left to be played, Serie A's out the road. Serie B has had 3 of its matches. I'm not sure how many other players in Serie B there is. Championship is done. Libertadores is going to be the main factor tonight and tomorrow, and in Premier League tonight, so that's going to make an interesting swing. And then whoever else is running J League stacks, really. And there's how many folk? We'll see. As I said, there's not many games to be played, so you've got half a chance. A tier 3, like a lot folk like me, for example, we're like, like everyone's just played as a no game, sadly, and I'd imagine everyone else around you, George Long, Knorf, I know you do, dude. I know you do. Like tier 3 for 240 is peak of the pile is like Henrik, Sergio Roberto and whatnot. Bottom of the pile becomes like Daniel Congray, Roger Espinoza. Like, these guys are literally bottom of the barrel, like 50p and stuff. Sadly. El Hussein, Harrison Afful. In fact, how did Harrison Afful do at the weekend? Didn't play, what a surprise. But yeah, that's half the battle. Because Champion Asia, oh, Steph sent something else over. Yeah, because Champion Asia, we only have one player, and obviously we've captained Kashwa for that reason. Very unlikely I'd get 30 if I had. Initially, I had planned to maybe have ran, because it's only one game, we only have one game. Like, Sanfrecce, I did kind of try and ponder building, not necessarily a stack from, but like having Sorare Football Club Shop 2.0. Is this maybe what these extra points are? Like, we had initially pondered, like when we break it down, like for best value, before we kind of went, how do I invest my £5? I'll get a look at your thing in a minute, dude. So it's like Shiotani was one I looked at. He is in good form, and 97. I'm sure he got a goal. Sub to my channel. Yeah, exactly. Like Shiotani was probably be my. Then who was I going to go with? Matsumoto, not really. I think. Cause the problem was I would have stuck with Kashwa. That would have been the problem, despite his veteran years. Let me look at forwards. Forwards, Junior Santos. How's he been playing? Oh, he's back in Brazil now, so that's pointless. Ben Khalifa. Nothing. Ah, dear. That joke had to get made. How's Mia Steph? Douglas Vieira doesn't play. Wouldn't be expected to play. But yeah, that's half the battle. Like, Sanfrecce would have been a bit of a fight. Mitsuda, I don't have the funds for. Nobody realistically does. That's the problem. So you'd end up just saying to yourself, you buy one forward and who did I say? Sorry, completely lost trail of thought there. And Ben Khalifa, and then just trying to buy the mids. You couldn't, like, I wouldn't have ran a stack. There's no danger. I would have ran a Sanfrecce Hiroshima stack. It said Matsumoto and all them. But anyways, that's that. Let's have a look at this. We're excited to announce a new Sorare Football Club Shop experience. So, starting Game Week 351, managers can win coins, Sorare's in-game currency by performing well in fantasy competition or completing a coins which cannot be bought, sold, or redeemed for cash or Ethereum are a fun and important way of the Sorare club building. Right. Please note, current club shop badges. Yeah, Ultimate Champions is basically like this. I've not really been fussed for it. Right. First nuke. Alright. Funny stuff. You're a monster. What? Yeah, cause we've got 9,000. Yeah. How to earn coins? No, I would not like to earn coins. I don't mind buying if these can get used to improve. If I can get training boosts, I'll happily take training boosts. If it means is that right? First new boosts available in the club shop. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll see how it shapes up and take it from there. NBA, let's have a wee look at NBA. You know, I for nearly an hour doesn't feel like it. Common pickup, tier 2 inbound. The team would have ran for limited tip off. This would have been the team most likely. Tyus Jones isn't a cheap limited, sadly. So I probably wouldn't have. Yeah, he's £7. And we'd kind of aimed in that like 150, £2 bracket. So like that's actually set up to how I want it, 162. Highest average score. Come in. Zeke Nagy. We'd go for Moses if he was fit. NBA is fine, dude. It just depends if you're into it or not. Haywood Highsmith's down even more. Things you'll have to see. So he's went from like £1 to like 80p. Yeah, a lot of the players that was like Jordan Goodwin. He got 19 last night. Interesting. The problem is it's because he's got that does not play in, and I'll have a look at Jock. How did Jock play? $22. Wait, no, he's not played this game week. Corey Joseph. He's £1. He got 6, right? That's fine. So it wasn't a total disaster. DeAndre Jordan does not play. Hasn't played for ages, to be honest. But yeah, what page were we at? Sorry, who were we saying? Thingy Mitchell, did we say? Jordan Goodwin. Sorry. Yeah, Jordan Goodwin might be because the reason why that period in between that's like All-Star week and all that kind of stuff. But if you got 10 points, what did he do for last night to get 19? Let's have a look. 6 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 2 steals in a 18-minute display. So he's quite steady, not spectacular, but he's over average. And if he's getting 20 points basically for you, time you add your multiplier in, you're pushing nearer 20. You're going to be pushing 22. Blake Griffin, 1 point. It's funny how before he had that little period before All-Star week where he was playing really well. These 2 games in particular, but his biggest problem is he gets turned over so badly. Like, he's probably one of the few players in the NBA that just gets turned over a lot. Like, you could probably buy Goodwin and Griffin and just take your chance. Like, what we got? 2 days, 8 hours. No, he needs 1 limited, so Exclusive for managers who own less than 5 limited cards. Let's see what happens in. Because if we're only having to spend £1 on a limited player here, then we've got half a chance. Oh, better checker. Who's playing well out of the training teams? Like, literally nobody. -1 for Hartenstein. Best training team at the moment is Ingram, Kessler, Green, Oubre and Porter. 175 points. I love how there's 357,000 teams in here, but that's simply because everyone will run dozens of training teams, basically. So it's so inflated, it makes the numbers look. Netball for blocks. Oh, a savage. Feel the burn. Right, back to football. I just want to get these 4 gone. Right, and let's go back to limited. Right, let's have a look at. Let's maybe try and put a wee deal together through somebody. But saying that, then it means I've not really got funds. That's the problem. If we do try and do what we're going to try and do, let's have a look at. Let me go buy that newly listed Campana. What is he selling for? Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Don't have to consider him then. Set to a £5. What was it? £5. I'll go 5.96 because you get roughly everything. What? Forwards. You keep looking at Pookie. Again, this dude's been popping off the last few games, it seems, because I don't remember seeing him that long ago. Enric in the good pile, £2. Right, let's have a look. Sweat Dog. It's blame Twitch. It's whatever it's got the filter set to. It's whatever the parameter is. You know how you've got 10 viewers. Why? Well, that's all good. I'll have a look. It's funny how in 2 months of this dude, near enough rest of the season or whatever. Ah well. Matty Godin. I'm waiting for. I'm sure when you suggested him to me, he was like basically like £2 or something. So he's doubled in value. Murray Wallace, still around about the same. Herrera dropped in price despite 2 good performances in the last month. Finn Bartels, don't know what's going on with him. Don't know if he's injured indefinitely or just calling it a day or whatever. Everyone's Calmo here is going to be like your super buy once he's fit again. Big Tommy Tribal isn't getting a game, that's a laugh. Honest, the amount of, like the one that Steph gave me, like the £1.20 or whatever I got for him, I wish now I'd kept him to sell him on when he got that transfer, because that would have been good profit, even more good profit. O'Neill's proven a good buy for you now. Oh, he's not actually went up as much as I thought he had. Yeah, it might be, in your case, Ryan, it might be a case of thinning the gallery a bit on players that aren't playing, and what do I think about it? 55p here. Right, 55, 110. What's Corber? We'll see one. We'll see. It's not just that. It's like you could work it as a trade. So right, we'll see 110. In fact, what's the cheapest Corber? Let's work this out. We can do it kind of right, as it were. Right, £2. So we'll say £3. £3. Tribal makes it 4. Sinani. Sinani you could keep, you could sell, so then you'd have 6. Hungbo. Do you sell him so that you're then at 8, 9. Because you've got 2 of the Millwall keepers, pardon me, I did like, right, Tosin, right, see, like it then becomes a case of what you actually want to have. Like cap 220, cap 240, and I suppose you'd have second division as well, just because you'd be like, why not? Yes, you've not got a starting goalie though, that's the only thing that's killing you, like how it kills my squad. Afternoon, Dave, hope you're well, or Davy, whatever. Right, so there's potential for, say, at least a tenner to come back in at your account, and then you can work it from there. That could work, not work, etc. Cheers for everyone that's tuning in. 15 viewers apparently, but my word, I must be doing something right this afternoon. But yeah, there's about 15 quid there. You could 10 to 15 quid. Depending on how you want to shape it, I suppose that's what it's going to come down to. 7 quid on Doyle. Aye, yeah, that's a good return now. Yeah, so Ben Shafe. Yeah, so you probably could, like, if you were to be precise, I suppose, on knowing what at this rate he will be. He'll be an arm and a leg. Like, fair play, legs. And that was with me speaking with the guy. So I'll take. Oh, I've already got your commission because that was your threshold money that you threw over. That's the thing though, it's like you probably could be, like, especially if you're a fan of the club, like, you would know the ins and outs. Don't tell Steph, he's in our ear. Right. What am I Probably. Right. League of Smart Bank. I don't know why I set it to. Right. If we were to look. Oh, Tenerife's where we mostly feel settled with, so it's like. Yeah. Right. Melo will be down, which makes things interesting because you could, in theory, like Melo, Gonzalez. I'd rather have one account that literally has all the cards. That's what I'd. Oh, he didn't. No, I don't want Javier Alonso. Jurado got 50. Sergio Gonzalez. Oh, he's not been playing, that's why. Oh, wonderful. Right, so. Off how we got him as part of a swap, and look at his price now. Oh, we've done a good swap for that card. Just a pity we're kind of going round in circles here of trying to. Sipchich. Sipchich is coming back, right? So what are Tenerife up to then? Like, if he's starting right, is there one account that's got all like basically options? If I set to best value, no offers, fixed price, right? How close to a stack can we get? Mike Smith. I've tried to do business with him before. Right, who's got the forwards? That's easy. If somebody has the forwards, Knights a bot, Danny Bomber, Yura. Right, what's this guy got? 9. But I'm sure he's not got more than 1. Yeah, he's only got 1. Pity. But I'm sure about 95% sure Black Knight's a bot. Oh, he's got 2 Galagos and an Aladi. No, I'm not interested. Oh, that's that. I was about to say that gets you timed out for about 10 minutes. See you later, pal. And he'll come in with an alt account next at this rate. Waldo. Oh, Eldren's interesting. Eldren. Let's have a look at Eldren. Pozo. I love how that Demion has my that Borgia Grassi still. He never got him sold, which was quite funny. Tenerife, Waldo and Larea. Right, so he's only got 1. Like, the point is, I'm wanting somebody that's got, like, you basically want a deal. So it's like if they've got all the players you have. Let's have a look at Pozo then. Tenerife, he has 7 players, right? Or 7 cards, I should say. Oh, he actually has the stack. He's got Nacho, but he's not got Sipchich. That is the... No need. I think what... Also, he says Discord active when he doesn't have a Discord handle, that's it. Well, he's got 2 of the players I would want, but then Right, so we're coming for Waldo and Nacho. I don't mind having a spare, so. Who's came in with an offer now? Tadeus. Tadeus is wanting Doja Cop and Takuma Arano. In return, I'm getting Pablo Perez and Nolito. So you're basically offering me 2 cards that don't play and like, why? Oh my god. I don't get these accounts at all. Like, Cote got 97 against Tenerife, but he's likely not to do that kind of pop off again. Espino's like 160. He's not exactly got anything worth like money or hassle. That's the problem. Let's have a look at Espino. 193. $80p there. Assign clock. Nah, you're alright. I think the sickness is taking over the brain. Yes, for that Schaefer. Mark should be about shortly, so I'll help him. Give me a Rano, Espino, and all. There we go. Don't mind selling a Rano. He might say yes, he might say no. Odds at all the wrong places. Right, so I've put an offer for him. Who's ever did that had Sipchich? That's what I wanted. Time it for Silver Stars, aye. Right, who has a Sipchich? Gracias. There's no. Oh, it's Ruv. Ruv, we don't mind, but can't. Of course, you're going to reject the offer, you clown, because you're not interested. I just don't get the instead of rejecting it, you just literally should be saying, right, I'll counter offer it. Like, I don't want like your junk. If I wanted junk, I'd go to the skip. Right, McKengie, I will offer him See, the problem is you can't really offer him anything because it's nothing that's going to be. Scrap that, Graham. Scrap that. Why can anyone just? In fact, there's Ruv, or the thing he did have. What does Ruv have? Oh, he's got Sands and Sipchich, right. So you could fundamentally give him £2 worth of players. Saying that, you could give him technically Tasky. You could give him Tasky and you'd actually probably have a fair deal. Problem is we don't really want Sands, we want have the players that we don't have, really, to be honest. We want to fill the gaps, really. This dude had a few, I think. Yeah, he's got a few, so 8. Right, well, who's he got? Sipchich. Oh, he's got everybody. Oh, so I wish I had money. I wish I had money. I'd buy you. I'd buy you. I'd buy you. I'd buy you. Oh, he's got, oh wait, what? What? Somebody has done something to your price, Juan Soriano. When did this happen? 27 quid. Right, what's your offer, Ryan? What are you sneaking in? No. No. Oh, he's trying to be funny. It's one of it seems to be the week. It's his weekly Wednesday offer. It's Marco Schuster. No. Right, Sipchich. Dowda doesn't really play, so that's a waste of time. Bunel's been getting game time. Tito, steady. Oh, if you're getting the wins, dude, it's fine. As long as you're making. Aye. Yeah. That's so annoying. Juan Soriano. Right. I'm like. Right. Let's go and put a collective offer. So he's basically wanting about £3 when in reality Bunel is what, 50p. Corridor is about this, right? So 110, £2 worth of players. Right, I want your free 10, right? Somebody join the call. Corridara. We all do. No, you have to buy it. No. To be honest. Anyways. So right. So at least we're getting, because we're going to talk. One thing we were talking about earlier was post summer, like post once the season finishes, where do we go? And the only league that actually has players obviously playing just now is Norway. Yeah, exactly. Look who's in there, Zio Bergo, a 55p. Yeah, Rosenborg ain't going to be cheap. No, they're not going to get you. Ingerson popped off at the end of the season with a goal. Oh, an assist even, so it's not him. Yeah, we'll get a. But yeah, basically the elite Sierran is like it then means you're only doing. You're most likely going to. Well, it's the only team you can do. I don't even know where. LPO. Oh, he's at Bodo, right? Bjorken, right? Yeah, he doesn't score well anyway. Right, best value. Yeah, so you'd probably go like Samuel Rogers, big Skelja probably just for novelty's sakes. So you'd go 50p there. Whatever on Rogers. Borvin, who's Borvin even playing at? Valaranga. So he only wants £4. That's see, that's why, because some folk are wanting to pay £2-3, right? Basically, this is post summer, like once main European leagues finish. Like, where do we focus? Yes, we'll have Asia. Yes, we'll have America. But if we're doing Europe, pretty much Norway is like the only league you get because you don't have the Allsvenskan. In fact, tell a lie, I think there is some players in Allsvenskan. Yeah, it's basically folk have transferred. There's players in the club, so basically, because the domestic league is not covered, so yeah. So yeah, you basically, even though you're no, Steph kind of goes in and out. Like, he had like 10 at one. He had like he had more than 10 actually. He had like 15 at one point. Oh, I don't want. Yeah. Take Eredivisie out. Sorry. So yeah, basically Norway. The whole basically the aim is you're going to have like it's going to be a healthy spend on Andre Hansen, most likely, like say £18. If I can get him for 15, I'd be laughing, but I can't see it personally. So it'd be like say £15 on Hansen. Defenders, Samuel Rogers is going to be at least £7, £8, which I've already roughly marked everybody up. Sondra is, don't think so. I'll have a look now. Writing. See. This is the Norwegian league. Sondra plays in Scotland anyway, so I don't know why I'm looking at him. Yeah, so you'd basically get Rodgers and Wright in. Obviously, I'd have a look at transfers that Rosenborg are planning. Midfield wise, I'd probably just buy Scaled Bread for 50p because I'd just be like, so what? It just gives me a veteran option. Borkeet is good value for £4, and now I expect him to go up to say £6 to £8. And because this is like the only European league that's going to be playing over the summer, quite a few of these players might just go up through the roof. And it's worth noting that I'd be building in mind with 220 and 240 in mind as well. Christensen, don't know where Christensen's playing. Oh, Haugesund, he plays for. Tagsif, right, so. Yeah, let's put Broholm, Henriksen, you said, Steph. I know who you mean. He used to play for Hull. Nah, he's not got any cards. Yeah. Like, depends if they get minted, I suppose. What I'll do is I'll maybe sit down and see what complete cost this will be and just work it through there. It's not going to be a big spend, but at the same time it's not going to be cheap either. But if it's at the same time, if this is literally the only European league playing in Challenger Europe's going still on, as it were, during. If we've all got the same squads, we're all literally. It's all going to be a case of who's got the highest multiplier that might get you the rewards. Then forwards wise is literally Borvin. Because Borvin plays for Vålerenga. Yeah. Torger's could be a good buy. Vecchia's an interesting one because I think he needs a big season in the team. Like he plays well against the likes of like the bottom half teams like your Gers. He did well against Strongest Set, which is quite interesting. But yeah, so you'd. Oh, Stefano, yeah. Basically, it's Rosenborg. It goes Rosenborg, Molde, Bodo. Just now, it's Molde is top because I think they won the league last year. Bodo Glint, usually they've been the last couple of years, but with their they've been selling a lot of their players, so they've sell like Hoga. Who else have they sold? Patrick Berg. Juncker. Basically, the team got them into Europe. They played AC Milan. They got beat. Then the fall, like, was it last season or was it this season? I can't remember. They basically started in the Champions League. They got beaten like the Champions League. They got beaten in the Europa League. They end up in the Conference League, and I think this is how they're in the run now. I think it might have been this season or last season. I'll have to double check. But it's Rosenborg, Molde, Bodo Glimt are like your main three teams nowadays in the league. Vålerenga, Strongest Set. Like Strongest Set's not too bad, but Vålerenga's they're trying to kind of copy the impetus, as it were. Who's Jaden Nelson playing for? Oh, he's at Rosenborg. Didn't realise he transferred. Right, so what I'll sit down is I'll probably write down the whole squad and say, right, how much is it going to cost me? Because I'm likely going to need to buy both goalies. Because as much as Andre Hansen is the starter, I don't know if Tangvik's going to get much of a chance this season. I'd imagine he will. because there is a bit of an expectation on him to kind of step up in that. But like with transfers still to happen in the league, it's going to be interesting to say the least how it will shape up. But yeah, we'll sit down, see how much it's going to cost to buy. Probably the league. It's basically going to be the league is what we're going to be buying. It's not going to cost the end of the earth, but I'd like to have it sewn up because the league starts, I want to say, in a month's time. Yeah, that's what I said, like a month's time. So I roughly thought about. Yeah, sorry, I must have. Yeah, I'll sort it out because. As I said, for other SO5 leagues, under 23s we don't touch, All Stars we don't touch, Champion Europe we obviously won't be touching. But it's going to be like how it was during the World Cup when we had Second Division Europe and we came close we basically came close like near enough every game week. If we had a starting goalie, we'd have had half, we'd have probably had rewards. Right, anyways, let's see who's live for Sorare, and we will host them up in a minute or so. Yeah, I think the gallery we're going to have to try and strip back a little bit, get from 50 down to like what 35, 40 cards now, and then probably get back up to 50 because of Norway. It's a little bit annoying, but we'll work with it. Yeah, I might have to. I'm probably have to have the spreadsheet in front of me and just say, right, here's everyone we have. Who do we want to sell, basically? And we take it from there.